talk about books and why does it have such a negative effect on youngsters. So nowadays, before books were used to be really popular, but nowadays it is usually considered as boring for youngsters, probably because the invention of the games and internet. So I think that games and internet have already taken the interest of youngsters, and they say that games are way better than books because games, they are colorful, they don't have many letters, and books you only have to read them. And for youngsters, especially for those who started to learn about words, words are things that make youngsters feel a little dizzy, and also it's starting to become a trend. If you're at school and you just sit alone reading books, then your friends will be like, I don't want to play with that nerd. So of course, you can't make a lot of friends just by reading books like that. And it's also because of the way that people educate the youngsters. So people in Vietnam and in other countries often force youngsters and children to learn a lot, study a lot. So they are starting to become allergic to books. Every time they see books, oh my god, I have to learn again. So no, yeah. But however, I think that books are still relevant nowadays because by reading books, you will be able to understand social values, and you will also learn about the past. And therefore, by learning about the past, then the future can sometimes be predicted, and bad things can sometimes be stopped from happening. So I think that books are a helpful way of learning. And yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I bet that some teenagers or some people around here still enjoy reading books such as Percy Jackson of those collection, Diversion, and they still choose books over computer games. And how do you think about that?
Well, of course that is true, but that's only a minority of youngsters nowadays. And by youngsters, I don't mean teenagers, because some teenagers are all for it for studying. They think a lot about the future and they have to get into good schools. However, some youngsters are still really playful, and they really don't think that getting jobs or careers are something that they should worry about now.
More questions? Yes.
You said that youngsters nowadays are often allergic to books. I think that is not true because I think all of us here, we're all study a lot, but we'll still really love reading books.
Well, that is for the minority of students who are aware of what they need and who are aware that they need to choose a career and they need to be smart sometime. But for youngsters, in the countryside, some in the countryside, some in cities, especially some that are in rich families, they only they don't have to worry about the careers yet because they're rich already. So I'm talking about those youngsters.
Yeah.
So as from some of some parents around here, when they take their children to a contest and somebody asks them, what do you choose, computer games or books? Even if they prefer computer games to books, they still say that books is better. So is that lying or is that just something you cover up?
Well, I think that's kind of both. Maybe it's not totally lying to the parents, but it's lying to the true self inside. So although they really love computer games inside, but they still want to please the parents. They still want to be a good student. So they must say no, I like books better. I have to read books, and then the teachers who like me, principals who really adore me, so as parents, and I'm still trying to be a good student.